We now request the Chairperson, Executive Council of Kolkata International Film Festival, Mr. Raj Chakraborty, to deliver the welcome address.
The 25th Kolkata.
নমস্কার, 25তম কলকাতা আন্তর্জাতিক চলচ্চিত্র উৎসবে আপনাদের সবাইকে স্বাগত। এই উৎসব চলবে আজ থেকে 15 নভেম্বর অবধি। গুপিকাইন বাঘাবাইন দিয়ে আজ আমাদের উৎসবের শুভ সূচনা। সারা বিশ্বের 76টি দেশের বিখ্যাত পরিচালকদের উচ্চ প্রশংসিত সিনেমা দেখানো হবে এই উৎসবে, যার মধ্যে 213টি ফিচার আর 152টি শর্ট অ্যান্ড ডকুমেন্টারি সিনেমা থাকছে। সারা কলকাতার 17টি প্রেক্ষাগৃহ জুড়ে থাকবে আমাদের এই উৎসব। এছাড়াও থাকছে পাড়ায় পাড়ায় সিনেমা। সিনেমার পাশাপাশি থাকছে সেমিনার, সিনে আড্ডা এবং মাস্টার ক্লাসেস, যেখানে আপনারাও পার্টিসিপেট করতে পারেন। এই উৎসব সবার উৎসব। যে কোনো প্রয়োজনে কলকাতা ফিল্ম ফেস্টিভ্যাল কমিটি আপনার পাশে থাকবে। লেটস সেলিব্রেট সিনেমা। ভালো থাকবেন এবং ভালো রাখবেন। ধন্যবাদ।
We now invite someone whose name is synonymous with the city of Kolkata and who is our celebrity guest. Please welcome Mr. Sourav Ganguly to kindly say a few words on this august gathering. Mr. Sourav Ganguly.
The 25th Kolkata International Film Festival.
Good evening. I normally don't prepare for a speech, but this is obviously a different platform. It's a different platform, and I thank the Honorable Chief Minister, our very own Mamata Banerjee. She's the Chief Minister of West Bengal, but to us, she's more of a Didi. So thank you so much for inviting me to a completely different platform, which I don't belong. Shaharukh, very dear Shaharukh, distinguished, honored guests on the dais, a lot of guests from all over the country, my very own Bengali film actors who need special mention in this evening today, because what Bengali cinema is because of what they are. They are their predecessors and all those who have brought Bengali cinema to what it is today. Shahrukh Khan is owned by the entire world, but these wonderful film actors are our very own. Today also, I believe, is the 100th year of Bengali cinema. It's the 25th year of Kolkata Film Festival, but the 100th year of Bengali cinema. So I take this opportunity to thank everyone who has contributed in these 100 years. There have been some great names in Bengali cinema, and every year when all of you come here, all the dignitaries, Shahrukh, Mr. Bachchan, unfortunately, who's not well and is not here, the other dignitaries, the other successful people, it's a celebration of all what they have done over this 100 years and a long period of time. This film festival started 25 years back, and it has traversed a long path to reach where it is today. And this festival has surely had its moments of glory. I come from a different world, as I said. I come from the world of the pink test matches, the T20 games, the day-night cricket. But this city has seen the greats of Rai, Satyajit Ray, I would say to be precise, Mr. Ghatak and Mr. Mrinal Sen, for whom Bengali cinema, Indian cinema, is what it is today. This wonderful platform has showcased works of master directors of our country. As I said, a few names: Adur Gopala Krishnan, Govind Nihalani, Mani Ratnam, to name a few, and besides the celebrated directors of the world films. I would also like to mention Falani, Bergman, Godard, Antonioni, and the very recent Majid Mazdi. In fact, Godard, Antonioni, Majid Mazdi has visited this festival in person. The language of the film and filmmaking has seen changes through the ages. There has been experiments made by every generation of the filmmakers, actors, and all involved. The baton has just passed from the earlier generation to the newer one. be it Bengali cinema, Indian cinema, world cinema, and it has duly been showcased here, appreciated by all those who love film. This Kolkata Film Festival, International Film Festival, is worthy of what it is today. As a proud Kolkatan, I would like to remember and salute all involved in this film festival from day one and congratulate them warmly. Year after year, master filmmakers, the talented filmmakers, the aspiring filmmakers, the actors, the technicians, and all involved with the art of filmmaking from our country and across the world has converged here and have made Kolkata Film Festival what it is today. So on this occasion of the 25th year, they all need to be remembered fondly, admired, and respected from the core of our heart. Film Festival is supposedly a celebration of cinema. It's the coming together of cinema lovers, be it filmmaker, be it artist, be it technician. Many filmmakers may not have the right avenues of releasing their film, but this gives them immense pleasure and pride to showcase their work in front of viewers from various places, who also wait for this short occasion to admire and appreciate the art of cinema. And for me, this is what is the spirit of Film Festival. I wish all success for these next 7 days. I wish every one of you from this city come and enjoy every cinema. I thank once again Mamata Didi for inviting me here, and to Shaharukh, great to see you again. And every time you come to this city, it feels so good, whether it's cricket or whether it's cinema. This city has a special place for you. To Mr. Bachchan, who's not here, I am told he's not well. Wish his speedy recovery. He's a giant of Indian cinema. And as I said to all my colleagues from the Bengali cinema, my good wishes to all of you. Thank you so much.
Now I would like to invite যার নাম লেখা আছে তাকে আমায় বাংলায় ডাকতে হবে, কারণ তিনি বলেছেন তাকে বাংলায় নিমন্ত্রণ জানাতে। সো আমি রিকোয়েস্ট করব, আমি অনুরোধ করব শ্রীমতী রাখি গুলজারকে এখানে এসে কিছু কথা বলার জন্য।
The 25th Kolkata International Film Festival.
আজকে আমার সামনে যারা উপস্থিত তাদের জানাই আমার শ্রদ্ধা আর শুভকামনা। আজকে যারা বহু বাংলার লোক যারা এখানে উপস্থিত নন, হয়তোবা টিভি চ্যানেলের মাধ্যমে এই সুন্দর পরিবেশে এটা দেখতে পাচ্ছি, তাদেরও জানাই আমার প্রণাম, আমার শুভেচ্ছা। তাদের বলি আপনারা ভালো থাকুন, আপনারা উন্নতি করুন। আমি এই বাংলার মেয়ে, আমার ধমনীতে বাংলা রয়েছে। আজ এই উৎসব বিগত 25 বছর ধরে পালিত। আমি আমাদের প্রান্ত প্রধান শ্রীমতী মমতা বন্দ্যোপাধ্যায়কে বিশেষভাবে সহস্র আর একটা কথা, এই যে বাজিগার, ইনি বাংলাকে খুব ভালোবাসেন। প্রত্যেক বছর ইনি কিন্তু আসছেন। আর একটা জিনিস আমি ওনাকে শেখাতে চাই বাংলায়। বলুন। ও
ও
আমার
ও আমার
দেশের
দেশের
মাটি
মাটি
তোমার
কুমার
পরে
পরে
ঠেকাই ঠেকাই হাত দিয়ে,
হ্যাঁ
হাত দিয়ে আদাব
ওকে
ঠেকাই
খেখাই
মাথা।
মাথা I have no idea what I've said. When I was doing Bazigar with Rakhi ji, and now for me it's just an excuse to stand close to the most beautiful woman in the world. So thank you very much, Rakhi ji.
মমতা দিদি, আপনি আমার থেকে বয়সে ছোট, তবুও প্রোটোকল কি করব, আমি কৃতজ্ঞ আপনার কাছে। আর এই যে যেটা আমি দেখলাম, আমি অনেক ফিল্ম ফেস্টিভ্যাল দেখেছি দিল্লিতে, এত ভালোভাবে সব জিনিসটা করা, সবাইকে খুশি করা, এটা সহজ কাজ নয়। আর কিছু নেই বলার।
May we now invite Mr. Volkosh Klondorf to come and say a few words.
The 25th Kolkata International Film Festival.
Good evening. I'm surprised. I was not expecting to say anything. I'm very honored to be here. I think of the little boy in the woods who someday dreamed of making films. He certainly couldn't dream that he would be standing here one day. We grew up with the idea of India, the kind of the oriental imaginations of Fritz Lang in The Tiger of Eshnapur or the Indian Tomb, which we considered kitsch. And then one day in Paris, in an art house, we discovered Pata Pankali and the whole world, the trilogy of Apu, and all of a sudden we discovered that behind that facade of palaces and costumes, there was an incredible humanity, far superior to our intellectual approach in France and in Germany at the time with the new cinema. And I've always been very envious about the way Indian cinema, and especially Bengal cinema, could combine ideas and concepts without ever losing the sensual, the visual, and the beauty of our lives. Thank you for having me.
Now I would like to request, who's very close to my heart, Mr. Mahesh Bhatt to share his thoughts with us on this occasion. Mr. Mahesh Bhatt.
The 25th Kolkata International Film Festival.
These are dangerous times. In the age of highest connectivity, we are the most divided. That's why we need storytellers to tell stories that can bring us together. The glue that held mankind together has withered. The world is falling apart. It's high time that we all, as filmmakers, realize that we have an awesome responsibility that we whip up in the human being the hope of a better tomorrow. Because the structures all around us globally are collapsing. Man has turned against man. I think storytellers must do what mamas did at home. When the house fought and children fell apart, Mama would bring us all back together by telling us a fascinating story that kindled hope. That's what we are celebrating here today. Cinema is a language that speaks to people directly, to the hearts of people, to the bodies of people. For centuries, man has kept himself alive by hoping for a better tomorrow. I don't think that the leaders of mankind have the solution for the problems that stare at us. It is we filmmakers, we storytellers, we artists who are generous people who will whip out from our hearts the idea of a better tomorrow and then point in that direction and compel people to walk in that direction. There is a fascinating piece of dialogue that I want to read out to you. On February 19th, 1899, Sister Nivedita told Swami Vivekananda of the realization that had come to her that religion were only languages and they must speak to man in his own language. Yes, said Swami Vivekananda, and Ramakrishna Paramahansa was the only man who thought that. He was the only man who ever had the courage to say that we must speak to all men in their own language. That is why Ramakrishna Paramahansa came into the world to teach that he was the only man who ever did that we were to talk to everybody in his own language. Vivekananda said, first we must raise the Hindu race, then the world. That is why Sri Ramakrishna was born. He never destroyed a single man's inclinations. He gave words of hope and encouragement even to the most degraded and uplifted them. We must follow in his footsteps and uplift everyone and rouse them. Do you understand? This is the voice of Bengal. This is the voice of the great seers and sages of this country. We said, for God's sake, speak to man in his language. Don't impose your language on people. This is a great country, and its greatness lies in its diversity. Let us celebrate this diversity, and on this 25th year of the Kolkata Film Festival, I thank Mamata ji for bringing such an august company together on this platform, and I think as long as filmmakers are there, as long as artists are there, we will dare to hope and defy those who tell us to speak only one language. Thank you.
We sincerely wish to thank Mr. Mahesh Bhatt for that wonderful, invigorating speech. And now, may we request Ms. Andy McDowell to speak a few words.
25th Kolkata International Film Festival.
Please, I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for allowing me to be here with all of you. First, I'd like to thank the Honorable Chief Minister for this amazing opportunity to be in your country and to be a participant here at the Calcutta International Film Festival. I'd also like to say how pleased I am to be among my colleagues from India and around the world in the film industry and all these beautiful, beautiful people. It was a great opportunity. I've dreamed of coming to India for such a long time, and I'm sad that it's taken me so long to get here. It's been the most beautiful experience. I've been here for the past 2 weeks, and the people in this country are so lovely and kind and generous, and I appreciate the opportunity to share your culture and to visit among you and to see how you live. And I've been in your homes and I've eaten your food, which is the most delicious food I've ever had in my life. And before I came here, I spent some time with some friends of mine who are very articulate and know films really well, so they helped introduce me to Satyajit Ray and the Apu trilogy and the Music Box and Gatat. So I'm learning about these most prestigious and beautiful artists that have been restored by some friends of mine that work for the Film Heritage Foundation, and I feel so blessed and lucky to be spending time with them. And the art of film, I'm really truly lucky to have the opportunity to be an actress and to be able to tell stories. And I do think that the art form and the original art form of celluloid is so important. It's in its original form. In our time, in our present time, we have come up with film, and it is like our true modern art, and it should be restored and kept like museum quality art. And particularly Mr. Ray's films are world renowned, and all of us need to watch them and see them, and I feel very lucky to be exposed to them. And thank you again for allowing me to spend some time with you and to say a few words. Good evening.
We wish to thank all the speakers for such endearing and invigorating speeches. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And now it is time for the release of a document that is keenly awaited by film enthusiasts, as it contains the details of the movies being screened as well as other events of the film festival.
We request Mr. Shaharukh to please release the brochure of the 25th Kolkata International Film Festival.